Happening today, President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden will be in Uvalde this morning to honor the victims and survivors of the school shooting. The president also plans to meet with community and religious leaders. But questions they continue to mount over the amount of time it took officers to actually enter Robb Elementary School. The investigation is revealing a list of law enforcement failures in their response to the deadly shooting. ABC's Marcus Moore has the latest.
This morning, growing memorials after the school shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. Empty chairs for each of the innocent victims, a community shaken, still in shock.
I don't know what we have to do to ensure that our babies are safe. What do we have to do?
This memorial in the heartbroken town square, people joining hands praying for healing.
God, I pray that you would add strength, that your grace, your love, and your mercy, Lord, would shine over the city.
And new information about those horrifying minutes inside the classroom. The gunman inside for 77 minutes before officers breached the locked door with a key and killed the shooter. But before that moment, as parents waited desperately outside, the 18-year-old gunman firing more than 300 rounds, according to police, who add that most of the shots were fired within 4 minutes of entering the rooms. And now more questions as it emerges the suspect shot at least 6 different times after officers had already arrived outside the classroom door.
There were children in that classroom that were at risk. Please send the police now.
But police were already there.
It was a wrong decision, period. There's no excuse for that.
The investigation revealing the school district's police chief.
I'm Peter Redondo. I'm Uvaldean. I was born and raised here.
Seen speaking here at a candidates forum earlier this year before recently winning a seat on the city council, wrongly believed the situation was no longer an active shooter, but instead a barricaded subject. And those who survived the massacre, like 10-year-old Noah Orona, recovering from a gunshot wound with a long journey ahead.
He saw his teacher get shot, what he has gone through, what he experienced, what he saw, what he heard, and people are telling me that, he's a brave, little guy and all this and that. And what haunts me is that, this is the beginning of a very long journey for him.